Right, so what I'm going to say now, it's only my opinion, but it is based on my, experiences in life. So you can take it or leave it, it's up to you. But if you have kids, you need to start thinking about creating some kind of generational wealth and teaching them to do the same. Because I was lucky, I got given some money from my grandma, but I didn't get anything off my mum because she never saved anything up. I didn't get anything off my dad. He never saved up. My dad inherited some money from his dad, my granddad, and he blew it all. He just blew it all. I don't even think it lasted him 6 months. He sold his house when my granddad died. No, actually it was before. He sold his house anyway and he was given some money. Now me and my sister, his children, we didn't really get anything of that. I think I got one day out and I got a football kit, and I don't even like football. Couldn't tell you what else I got, just rubbish, sweets and stuff. That's all I got, and he got thousands. He could have put a bit of money in a savings account for us or something like that. My grandma and granddad on my dad's side did. It wasn't loads, but it was something. But didn't get anything on my dad. My mum never saved any money either. She'd get money in one hand, it'd go out the other the same day. For example, I do blame my dad for this as well, because how could he not be aware that we had to eat? She'd get her money for the house. She was on benefits, well, social security. It was at the time. I don't like calling them benefits because there's nothing beneficial to it. But whatever. It's just like training people to be adult children or something. But anyway, whatever. She'd get her money, let's say, on a Monday. We go to school, and a lot of the time, by the time we come home, there'd be no money left and there'd be no food in the house. And I don't like bad-mouthing her. I don't. But it's the truth. She could not manage money. Go on things that it wasn't for. I'm not going into what it was spent on, but whatever. So, yeah, anyway. You need to create generational wealth. You need to teach children how to manage money, or there will never be anything. And it's alright saying, well, send them to college and they'll get a qualification. Qualification in what? Do you know how many people where I work in a dead-end job, because it is a dead-end job, that have qualifications, that come into work there and they don't do anything else because the qualifications don't mean anything. They can't get... when I first started working there, everybody was getting going on media studies. What for? You can't all work on television. Mind you, looking at the state of television now, some of them probably are working on it, but anyway, whatever. You can't all do that same job. People need to have trades, like builders, like carpenters, like, I don't know, maybe even stuff like butchers and greengrowers, things like that. Things that actually have a use in the real world for real people. I could reel off hundreds of films and tell you why I like them, but it's not going to get me anywhere, is it? It's a pastime. It's a hobby. That's all it is. Now, some people can make a living off that. Good for them. Good. I'm glad some people can make money off it, but not everybody can. The vast majority cannot. It's like girls that want to be, I don't know about now, but in the 90s they all wanted to be glamour models. You can't all be that. It's a niche market. There's only so many jobs. It's not possible. You can't all be actors or, things like that. It's only like a very small amount of people that can take these jobs. The rest of us have to get real, proper jobs. And people don't seem to want to know about that. And the government doesn't... Well, I know the government isn't interested in getting people to do that because they're training people to be infantilised adults. I see it all the time. So, anyway, going back to the point, you've got children, and you haven't, maybe you should have, because when you get old, who's going to look after you? I don't have any kids, I wish I did. I don't know how I can change that either. But if I could, I would. But whatever, I'm going off the point. You know, if you actually have children, you have to teach them how to live in the real world. And one of the things you need to teach them to do is how to manage money. So a good thing to do would be to build up generational wealth for them. Don't spoil them. Don't give them anything they want. You know, teach them that, you know, when you've got so much money, when it's spent until the next time comes around. Things like that. I know it's easy for me to say, but it's true. And two things can be true at the same time. So I'm just trying to get people to think. That's all. I'm not having a go at anybody or anything like that. I'm walking, so I seem a little bit... It's because I'm walking. I'm a bit tired. I'm very tired actually. I'm going to the cemetery today, which always puts me in a funny mood anyway. But yeah, so just to go over the points before I go. If you've got kids, you need to teach them how to manage money, and if you can, build up generational wealth for them and encourage them and teach them how to do the same. So you're passing something to them, and then they'll be able to pass something to their kids, maybe more than you pass to them, and then, you know, maybe after that the third generation will be able to pass more on. You don't know, do you? There's only one way to fail anyway, and that's to not even try. If you genuinely tried, nobody can criticise you. You know, and you need to teach kids how to cook as well, so they can feed themselves, because all this processed food that everybody's eating is making people ill. I notice that when I eat too much sugar, it makes me itchy. If I eat certain types of bread, it makes my stomach blow up. I don't mean explode, I mean, you know, swell up. You need to be eating more fruit and natural food, you know, and you do need to eat meat. And I know people are going to disagree with me, but the vitamins, I'm not American, vitamins and minerals that you need are not as easy to get out of vegetation as they are from meat. But, you know, that being said, you do need to eat vegetables as well, and fruit. You need a balanced diet. Anyway, I'm going to stop lecturing you now. Sorry, I didn't mean it to come across like that. If you need, I'm just trying to say what I think. Obviously, you can disagree with me if you want. You know, I'm not saying I'm always right, and I definitely not always made the right dietary decisions. But I'm trying now to do better. And another thing I'm trying to do is to drink more water. I haven't drunk fizzy pop in maybe 15 years because it was destroying my teeth. And you know, I'm still paying the price for that now, because I used to drink a lot. I remember one weekend I drank 25 cans of Pepsi in a weekend because I was thirsty. I was probably thirsty because I was drinking that, but anyway, whatever. I'll leave it there. Like I said, I'm going to the cemetery now, but if you've got anything to say about what I've said, that, you know, please put it in the comment section. And you know, if you want to give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up. Or if you think I'm wrong about anything, then tell me that as well. Or if you think I'm wrong, then tell me why I'm wrong, so at least I can understand why you're saying I'm wrong. You know, everybody should be able to have their own opinion. I 100% believe that, and you should be able to say anything you want. So say whatever you want. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.